Salutation tu. Anyashimnika. Saludo todos. How's everyone? Well, I want to share with you how important it is to read your contracts. Your bills, they are made out of contracts. Not only that, everything you do involves a contract, an offer, and an acceptance. I had some incidents happen yesterday when I was going about taking care of my business. It is really humorous because, you see, I read the laws. I know the law. I know the law. I studied the law. You might say I am law. So I went to this bank. And in fact, I went to a couple of banks because I'm spreading out my, assets. So I want to see what their policies are. So I asked this people, I said, what kind of, do you handle trust accounts? They said, oh, yes. I said, well, give me a pamphlet. Tell me something about how you deal with trust accounts. I asked these people, how do you deal with trust accounts? They say, you have your certificate of trust? I said, yes. What about an EIN? Yes. Then they said, well, basically that's all we need, some form of identification. Are you the trustee? I said, yes. So I said, okay, well, yeah, because I don't carry my declaration of trust with me. That's not your business. So I was just waiting for them to ask for it. So finally, after about 10 minutes of conversation, he said, well, this is good, but we need to look through your trust. I said, what? We need to look through your trust. I say, that is illegal. I didn't have the law with me, but I'm going to go back and take the law with me. People don't know that. Why would you need to look at somebody's trust when you got a certificate of trust? What you think the purpose of the certificate of trust is? That is private information. You don't need to know who my successors are, who my beneficiaries are. That's not your business. Now, if I didn't know the trust, if I didn't know the law, yeah, I would have been deceived. Now, and he said, okay, well, tell me about it. No, I'm not going to tell you anything. That's called piracy because they want to pierce your trust. Man, do you know that's against the purpose of a trust? The trust purpose is for you to have privacy. Look at a trust like this. We have a constitution, federal constitution. You got your state constitution. Okay? Now, your federal constitution is supposed to protect you if your state constitution is doing things wrong. Well, what about you? What about your constitution? What about your constitution? Would you believe me if I told you that your trust is your constitution? Your trust is your constitution. Can nobody tell you how to operate it? It's for you and your family. It's not for nobody else's business. So if they ask you to look at your trust documents and you do it, you don't know your own laws. You don't know your rights. You don't know trust law. The purpose of a certificate of trust is to give you an overview what you need to know to set up an account. You don't need to know everything about my trust account. then it ceased being a trust. Look at it like this. A trust is for who you trust. Only people who you trust will be in your trust. I don't know no bankers I trust. If you knew what banking was, you wouldn't trust them either. All right, well, that's all I have for y'all. Be sure you study the law. Whatever you're doing, know the law. You know, I've studied this for years before I got out there. Matter of fact, whew, man, 94, 2004, been 30 years. I've dibbled and dabbled out of things, but I didn't act on it because I didn't know what I was doing. Now, in this day and time, man, there's mentors all around. You just have to find the right one. Can walk you through how to do whatever you need to do. Whatever you want to do, there's mentors free on the internet. You just got to search them out. You got to what's called validate them, vet them, make sure that's what you're looking for. So if you're out there paying for things, paying for counseling, you still haven't learned. So, yeah, enjoy your days with your family. How you like my map at the back? Turtle Island. How you like that? Look at it good. You see the turtle rising. Oh, everything is disoriented. North and south. Somebody asked what flags are those? Well, those are my ancestral flags. Tunisia and Morocco. All right, well, that's enough on me. Appreciate the comments, the likes, and we are growing. However, soon I think I'm about having a Patreon because I want to keep in touch with my audience. Some of y'all really spreading the word, and I really appreciate you. I've got at least 25 different countries watching me. Wow, that is humbling. And if you find any value in what I'm sharing, well, pass the word along. Don't just hog it to yourself. If you receive value, then recommend me to your friends. Because that's go without saying, because you're going to do that anyway if you're an honorable person. But the one reason I want you to share with your friends, because they may see something that you may not see. They may say, oh, that's a charlatan, stay away from him. And you didn't see it. They may see it, say, oh, man, that's what I've been looking for. A real old school guy who tell it like it is. All right, so to all my people out there, to all the pirates out there, happy hunting. You won't get me because I see you coming.